Oh my god. We're streaming
Yeah.
and we are playing through the first 10 Final Fantasies, which might take me all year to do, but we're starting at the first one.
Yeah.
When's the last time I played this? When did it come out? It was after it came out because I was like 1.
Yeah, I believe it was 1990 that this one came out.
Then I was like 5, but still. This, as far as I remember, is the only Final Fantasy where the characters don't have default names. For the majority of these cases, I'm going to just leave the default names in because it's easier, it's recognizable. But for this one, they don't have default names, so they shall be us. How's it going, Tiny? How's it going, Firewolf? How's everybody doing? Let's see. We'll go over here. Oh, I could even have your full name in here? What the heck?
Yeah, it was only 4 characters in the original, but then this one you get more space.
Good, you didn't miss saying hi. Hi. That was a good Zelda. How's it good, everybody? And then, so we have me, Scott, James, and the last character is Chat.
Also, I was gonna say I'm surprised you went Warrior instead of Black Belt, but then I realized you didn't change the classes yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't touched the classes yet. But the two that I was between was Warrior and Black Belt, but I'm likely to go Black Belt.
They're both very good classes. Although some will claim that Monk is like the worst class in this game, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Well, Scott's gonna be a red mage because he very famously enjoys the red mage.
Yeah, it's one of the only cosplays I have ever done in my life. I've only ever cosplayed 2 things: Red Mage and Super Mario.
How's it going, Jonathan? This is the start of a series run through. We're gonna play through all the Final Fantasies, and Scott is indeed sick.
Yes. That's the only reason why I never jumped in voice chat yesterday. I had originally intended to, but I was running late, and then by the time I finished my breakfast, I was like, maybe I'll just hang out in text chat and, you know.
That's fair. How's it going, Zip? Thank you for the 51 months. How many decades do you think it'll take? It might take the year, but I don't think it's going to be much longer than that. Scott, what do you think chat should be? My only prerequisite is I don't want it to be a class that we're already occupying, just for the sake of being different. So, Warrior, Thief, or Black Mage. Happy New Year, Mr. Robert J. Our new year will be new in about 6 hours.
Well, have you decided on your class yet?
Yes, I did go Monk.
You did go Monk, okay.
Yeah.
And do you know what you want James to do?
Yes, he is a white mage.
White mage, okay. So we're basically between Warrior, Thief, and Black Mage.
Correct.
Well, I think between Red Mage and White Mage, we've got the magic covered. We need some more muscle.
Alright, so what do you like between Warrior and Thief?
Also, Zinthus, I am paying attention, but I'm also trying we're trying to decide on classes here. Oh man. I don't know, they're both so good, but I would say having a warrior is super valuable. Thieves are great too, but they're more of a late game character, whereas the warrior is good all the way through.
Works for me. The red mage can probably use good swords already? I mean,
yeah,
but we'll get more than one.
Yeah, Thief, Red Mage, and Warrior can all use good swords. Warriors use them the best. Red Mages use them the worst. out of the 3.
But red
it's
mages can use them, which is the point.
Yes.
Red mages can do just about everything. Oh, no, I want to hit this button. There we go. Get in the game with this party. Yes. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. Oh, isn't this where Figaro Castle pops up?
That comes much later.
The seas rage. The earth decays.
Oh my. I mean, wait.
Yeah, many of the early Final Fantasies I've only played once. But the people believe in the prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. Yeah. The only Final Fantasies that I've played more than once is 5 and up, honestly. I've played 1 through 4 each once. And then I've played 5 a couple of times. I've played 6 a ton. I've played 7 a ton. I've played the rest of them more. Hand of each was clutched a crystal. Something about Warriors of Light.
I've played this one across various versions countless times.
How's it going, Draconian Progeny? Look at all these menus. It says that I can press this button to close the menu, but it's a lie. Because I'm pressing that button. I've, in fact, pressed every button on the controller. Oh, I had to click in right stick. That's not what it said at all.
Perfect.
All right. So here we are. Was there a reason to go into town first, or should we just start punching things?
Well, we could start punching things, but we would literally just be punching things.
Oh yeah, we had to go up here first, don't we?
You don't technically have to go into the castle first, unless you want, like, the story bits. But we do have to go into town, because this game does not start you with equipment.
King is searching for the prophesized warrior of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! Phoenix, thank you for the 3 years. How you doing? Welcome, travelers. I'm told you carry the crystals. Is this true? We all are just like, yes. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When the darkness fails the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. They just have shiny rocks. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal Bears, there's a task I would ask of you. Will you rescue my daughter, Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. Ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland's the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. But you guys have shiny rock, so I'm sure you guys got it. I've heard you wish... oh god, it's auto-completing. The bridge north, make passage impossible. If you rescue Sarah, you'll have the bridge rebuilt as a token of my gratitude. Now, go, Warriors of Light, do not fail me! As we all slurp into one person. How's it going, Coldfire? How's it going, Joe? Alright, let's go into town and, like, get some stuff.
Yeah, some starting gear would be nice.
Who needs it?
Everyone but you. Except also you, because even monks at level 1 would rather have some gear than not.
I mean, I can't have a nunchuck. That is true.
Yep.
We have 2 knives. We have 2 staves.
Yeah, this version does technically start you with some stuff, but in the original version it didn't start you with anything, and even the stuff it starts you with in this version is not as good as you can do.
Okay. So... yeah.
Yeah, the rapier is the best weapon, which myself and chat can use. The nunchucks for you, and then the hammer is the best white mage weapon.
Oh, there we go. Alright. We have weapons. Nunchucks. Sword. Hammer. Sword. Oh, looks like good party composition to you. Red Mage will definitely be doing work late game. I thought it was reasonably balanced.
Yep.
Alright. More stuff. We're all wearing clothes. That's why we didn't get any TOS violations.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're playing this version where everyone doesn't start naked.
I can wear leather armor, and you guys can wear chainmail, and James can wear clothes.
Yep.
And we can afford all that, so... Look at that. And then... is there any reason to hold on to our old stuff?
No, there isn't.
Oh, look at that. And then... magic. So...
God, it's so much cheaper than in the original. These used to be 100 gold apiece.
So, considering there's another magic shop, theoretically, I'm not going to be able to buy everything that I want forever. So let me just see what all of my options are before we make a final decision. And this is going to be just your area of expertise, because we don't have an actual black mage. And you can learn everything. I feel like it would be blasphemous if I didn't teach you Thunder.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd never let me live it down. So, we'll give you Thunder. What else are you feeling? Considering we can buy 5 more spells between you and James.
Well, I always like to do, for level 1, Thunder, Cure, and Sleep.
Okay. Well, you got your Thunder and your Sleep, and then we will... Oh god, that's illegal. What is this? What is
Yeah,
this?
no, diagonal movement.
What is this diagonal movement? The heck? gonna immediately get a cure on James. I'm gonna also immediately get a cure on you. Deals damage to undead enemies. Raises defense. Raises evasion. I do have enough to fill out James's spell slots, so... Dia and Protect? I feel like Blink is only okay.
Yeah, Dia and Protect is usually the way to go.
Alright, we have 18 Gil and a Dream. There's tea over here. I forget what's in here. Oh, is this just the item shop? That makes sense. We don't have any money for that.
And most of those items didn't exist before.
Now, you can save on the overworld, right? Is it overworld nins? Like, typical RPG
Yeah, in
fare?
this version you can save on the overworld. Whereas it used to be you had to sleep at an inn to save.
Our very first save. Alright. So there's our broken bridge. Oh man. This music is really jazzed up a little bit here. Alright, Scott. For the first fight of the game, what would you like to do?
Cast Thunder, because I can.
You know what? That's fair. James will bonk. Chat will bonk. Ow, I've been murdered. Phoo-wee. Why can't you guys just hit as hard as I do?
Because we're not monks.
Wow.
You can just attack. Most of the time I'll just be attacking.
Man, I'm looking forward to this getting copywritten to oblivion. Do they fix it so that you don't waste a turn attacking the air if the target dies? I hope
Yes. You can change that setting if you want to. If you want the feel of the original, you can just have it so that it doesn't retarget.
Level up. Oh, it's so much more health than level 1. And 1 more luck. So much, not nearly as much health, but more strength. A ton more health and more intellect. And a ton more health and more strength. Man, what happened to your health, Scott?
Post original Red Mage. There you go.
Yeah.
They basically in this version, Red Mages got nerfed into the ground. One thing they did was fix int scaling so that Red Mage's magic isn't as powerful as White Mages and Black Mages. And the other thing they did was Red Mages don't need hit points, right? They can do everything else.
Just a little bit more. If only for potential copyright reasons. All right, we're level 2. We can handle it now. We're ready. Oh god, I wasn't ready. Yeah, we're all just bonk. Alright, James, showing the melee characters up. I'm Bubba's Ribbon. It's got so elusive. Oh, we've leveled up once again. We can't be stopped. Alright, that time my HP gain wasn't quite as dramatic. No one's was, but we're getting more stats. So that's fine.
Yeah, one thing you'll notice about the HP gains in this game is that you either get a chunk or virtually nothing. It's always like 1 to 5 hit points, and then sometimes also an extra like 20 to 25 hit points in addition to that.
I just realized how low in health I was. Also, you're already getting 2 hits over here? Show off. So I just realized that... Man, James already out of spell slots. That's something that I don't necessarily miss. MP better than spell slots. This seems fine.
I grew up with it, so I always felt like the spell slots were more charming and interesting.
That's fair. It's very more D&D.
Yeah.
The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. To who are you? King's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? Garland, he told us. You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well, I, Garland, will knock you all down. I will have you know that I'm level 3, okay?
And out of magic.
Yeah. How's it going, Vanta Blues? I'm glad you caught the stream.
Yeah, there were a couple versions of this game where they did convert the magic
Also-
to an MP system.
I'm not out
But-
of magic. Would you like to use a thunder?
I could.
It's up to you. Do you
Yeah,
want to
go for it. Why not? It's probably a terrible idea, but
it? Can't believe you're getting 2 hits out here. Would you hit anybody else? Rude.
look, he wants to knock us all down, starting with you.
Yeah, hit chat. Chat can take it. You were hitting supper, no MP? This game does not possess MP. Man, everyone was worried about that guy. We literally just got off the couch and came right here and beat his ass.
Yeah.
Oh, come on with that. What do you mean next level in 1? You've come to rescue me? No, I need 1 more XP. Stab. I'm Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Words would never be enough to thank you. It's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. Just allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Okay. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the Warriors of Light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 Warriors of Light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of monsters which plague it. I'll have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the four crystals and to the world. I like how our reward had to be that he fixed critical infrastructure to his own kingdom. Wait just a moment. This lute has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. He abducted me, Garland took his lute as well. I want you to have it. May aid you on our journey. I got a lute.
And this was them building in a failsafe so that people don't get soft locked at the end of the game. Because you could just not talk to her and not get the loot, and the item has no use for 95% of the game. But then at the very end, you need it.
A very critical 5% at the end.
Yes.
That's a good Dutch order. Happy New Year. Yay, we've been rewarded by the kingdom doing its damn job. I will say, for just a simple repair job, it is unnecessarily elaborate. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The four warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. And now we have to go presumably shine a flashlight on it. I should probably rest to get those spell slots back.
Yeah, not to mention all the hit points.
But most of the spell slots. 30 gil? Yeah, okay. It's true. All you need is one hit point. Oh, I hate the diagonal movement. It's the one part of this game that is throwing me. We hit the intro credits!
Alright, that's the end of the game. Good night, everybody.
Hooray! And so the quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny has placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. I feel like this game can be solved with strategic flashlights.
But where would they get all the batteries?
Attached to a rudimentary water wheel. Achievement! We saved the Princess Sarah by defeating Garland. I like how we got that once we walked onto the bridge, well after that all happened.
Also, I might have missed it, but you didn't get the loot in the Chaos Shrine, did you?
I know, because I just fought Garland and it teleported me out of the cave or the place.
Because there are a couple of rooms in there that you can go in to get some loot. It's nothing crazy, but it is somewhat useful.
Oh, I can go back. Also, this was a level.
Yeah, stat-wise, it's pretty sweet. I'm still crawling my way up the hit point ladder.
You are fragile.
Yeah.
Chat is not. Alright, so we'll sneak our
That
way
being
up
said,
here.
chat should probably move up in the formation a little bit, because this game does have the hit priority thing of the closer you are to the top of the formation, the more likely you are to be attacked.
Alright, well then in that case, we will fix that. Thank you for the 43 months, God King Mega Ultra Dave. Happy New Year. Scott over here just constantly showing off his superior swordsmanship. Oh no, chat's doing it too! No!
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm definitely not the best swordsman here. I will say that at level, what are we, level 4 already? You can probably take off your nunchucks now.
Are they already inferior?
It's a weird scaling thing where it's like your barehanded attacks scale with your level. So at level 1, your barehanded attacks are worse than the nunchucks. At this level, they're technically still a little weaker, but you get more hits. So I think you're at the level where it starts to be better to be barehanded.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then, and then I'm going to move you right to the back. In fact, we'll do something like that.
Chat will lead us to victory.
Chat will lead us to victory.
We're totally not using chat as the punching bag.
Alright, where can I find the loot?
Left side. Bottom
Right.
left and top left, specifically.
Oh, there was a little hallway there that I should have went to. How's it going, Borat? First drink reminder of 2026. Well, it's not 2026 for me for another 5.5 hours, but I'll do it anyway. That was indeed 2 punches. Is there a way to... Okay, I can kind of... Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh, I just had to sneeze. That hurt.
Don't injure yourself via sneeze. James did that earlier today.
Well, it's more just the throat. Like, I had a sore throat, and for the most part, the sore throat hasn't been an issue until I sneeze. Because you know how it is when you're sick. You sneeze,
Yeah.
and it, like, it affects your throat, and it, like, sets off the sore tissue.
Who can wear the hat?
Anybody.
Ah. Defense 1, weight 1. What does weight do in this game?
It lowers your evasion, but it takes multiple weight points to lower a point of evasion.
Well, you have the least
Which is
hit
something
points,
that-
so I want to give you the helmet.
Yeah. That's something that was also broken in the original, was that it was a 1-to-1, so that chain armor, bless you.
Thank
That chain armor was a huge drain on evasion, which it still is, but like it scales better now.
Also, is James okay? James is fine. A Gigas worm. Certainly tougher than other things that we bought. A potion and a tent. Coffee now.
Wow.
Thank you for the 49 months. Happy New Year's.
If I remember correctly, you do have a mini-map button that you can use to call up the map in this version.
I will check that out in a moment. Do you remember what button it was? Without me having to press them all?
No.
Was that one? Was that one? Was that one? I know how to turn it on and off.
There should also be an actual map key, but I played it on the Switch, so I don't know.
Whoo, 74 damage. And a level up. House, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Scott, why are you allergic to hit points?
Because I'm a new age red mage.
Safety first.
No,
Put on your
there's a key that I don't have.
Yeah. Get used
Um,
to seeing that for a while.
Boot Trick has been helmeted through the shadows. Thank you very much. Mirrorsification, thank you for the 2 years. How's everybody doing today? You don't know who the person in the white robe is, but their victory animation looks like a middle finger.
Yeah. That's
I-
because James is flipping them off.
I think it's supposed to be a pointer finger, but it is ambiguous. Alright, last corner to look at. It's also sealed with Mystic Key. I know you'd said left side, but
Yeah.
it seemed like there was everything in corners, so I just wanted to look at the corners.
Yeah, it's good to explore, and now you know about the Mystic Key.
So if we find a Mystic Key, we know where to go. Alright, but now we can get out of here. I wonder how it counts the diagonal movement when it comes to, like, triggering encounters. Am I like cheating out extra movement by doing all of this weird diagonal nonsense?
I believe so.
It's illegal. Oh jeez, Coffee Now came in blasted. Thank you very much, Coffee Now. The hype is hyping. We even got a potion. Are we going left or right here?
Up.
You know, it was my fault for
Like, technically, I'm not wrong. It's just I didn't want to be as clear as I could have been.
going in this cave. It was up. Frontwards, backwards, any way you see. Such a strange spell to swish swishery.
Yeah.
Hello
Oh.
there.
You
Thank you
skipped
for the
the,
follow.
the second part of it.
Oh, I looked at chat. Eno Ludna Leknik Swish Swisheroo. Oh, thank you for making me go back to read that.
It was backwards.
No, it wasn't. My eye, my eye.
Yeah, Despair knows. That's what they used to say.
Ouch. Can't see a blasted thing without my glasses. Jinkies. Who could have stolen it from me? Well, it's too bad they can't see anything, because I see all this treasure over here. That does seem rude. Alright, that's all you want to say. Anything in the pots? Anything in the
Nope.
skulls? Anything in his possessions that he can't see me taking from him?
She.
Gee.
Yeah, talk to the broom one more time. Any of them. It's all the same. Cancel in
Gandel
L1.
1.
cancel in L1.
Oh. Cancel an L1.
You might have to be on the world map. Cause they're telling you how to bring up the map, basically.
Ah. Hmm.
Okay. It might also be different for this version.
It was. I got this map.
Yeah, I believe that's what they were trying to tell you.
Yes. So that was L2.
Okay. Well, look.
And I didn't change that. For the record, I changed a
Yeah, I
couple of
know.
the face buttons.
Again, it's probably just because of the different version.
Yeah. Okay. So, we got that. Was there...
I do
This just
like
shows
that
me
this
the-
version shows you the chests on the world map, so you can see like how many chests were in that area and how many you collected, so you know if you missed stuff.
The old quality of life.
But yeah, in the original version, it was you had to push the B button and then hit select. So all the brooms just said, just select B, shoop. And you had to figure out what the heck that meant.
I like they're like, ambush! Run away! I do appreciate how snappy the combat is in this version. I know that we are quickly approaching Silly Avenue.
Yes, we are close to the Peninsula of Power, which we could use to get some serious gains.
Speaking of gains, chat, calm down. Do
Yeah.
something for the rest of us.
That was a pretty good level.
Oh, and then there's me.
Look, you got hit points.
I got hit points and nothing else. And James got hit points and nothing else.
I'm waiting for me to get. Okay,
You got hit
I actually got
points!
hit points, bro. I was waiting for
Hey!
mine to be like 2 hit points and nothing.
Oh, hey, look, we found a town. Lovely. How much money do you think we have these days? The first one around, we're just gonna take a peek to the guy. Nearly 1,000 gil. But these spells are not cheap.
Look, they used to cost 400.
Look, they're cheaper, but they're not cheap. Hey, you tiny. Since you are the only one of interest here, are there any of these, even if we don't get it right now, that you're particularly interested in?
I will, at the very least, want to get Blizzard.
Okay. So I'm not gonna get it yet, but just kind of seeing what's available. Alright, more hammers, and swords, and axes, and other swords.
And the fighter specifically does have a choice here between
Yeah.
accuracy and power.
But if I bought both of those weapons, that is all of our money.
Yep. Which, honestly,
Yeah.
I would be fine with just a scimitar if you wanted to give me a cheap upgrade.
Do you remember the stats of your current weapon?
It's like 10-5.
Hmm.
Actually, I think it's less than that. I think it's 9-5. But, anyway. The broadsword is obviously very good. The battle axe for the warrior is also very good.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll get everybody equipped with them. Doesn't leave us with a ton of money left. So we're probably gonna have to maybe punch a couple of extra things somewhere. Let me just look at all the rest of the spells and the armor and things. Blind us, silence, null shock, and invis.
Yeah, level 2 is mostly forgettable, except for we will certainly want Null Shock, and I will certainly want Blizzard.
Okay. But it's good to know that we won't have to pump a ton of money into it. You guys aren't conspicuous. I'll leave you be. Alrighty. So we can get iron armor for chat. We can get a leather shield for chat. And leather gloves for everybody. But they help 3 of you and they do nothing for me. Why do they do nothing for me?
It's the monk's, like, unarmed bonus thing, like, equipment scales differently for you.
Okay. Well, the leather shield costs 12. We're kind of broke. But I'll just...
Tiny, I will answer that with a no with an asterisk.
I think that's a fair answer.
Basically no, but sort of.
Kind of, yes, but sort of no. You got cannonballs of steel to be taken on the great pirate bike. Keel haul 'em, boys. Oh, they're gonna make my bones go crunch.
Basically, Tiny, you can't change classes. Like, once you pick your characters at the start, that is your party for the whole playthrough. But there is something you can do later to upgrade your characters. It's not a class change, it's a promotion thing.
Yeah. Oh, stop hitting James. James can't take it.
I can always put them to sleep, and he can heal himself.
Probably should have opened with the sleep, but
Yeah,
you didn't tell me to.
I was paying attention to chat. I got a whole 2 of them.
Some of them are less sleepy than others. fine. We're gonna put these guys to sleep the hard way. What do you mean you're attacking me? You were sleeping.
Yeah, sleep unfortunately only lasts around.
Dang pirates. I'd be most sorry, young masters. I'd be making no more fuss, I swear. If you want to take me ship for your troubles, you can find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate. We have a ship
Did it.
because we punched pirates in the face.
Yep.
Well, alright then.
To be fair, it's not that different from how you get a ship in Ultima 3. Find some pirates and beat them up, and then you take their boat.
Did the pirates drop money?
Yes.
So I was like, we didn't have 50 gold after I bought the shield, but if the pirates dropped money, then I might have enough. Alright. So I don't know how much stuff I want to go for here. We're definitely going to save.
Ultima 3 was a major inspiration for this game. I didn't know that, but that would be interesting because this was one of the games I played the most on the NES when I was a kid, but I also had Ultima 3, which at the time, the NES version of Ultima 3, of course, and I also played that a lot, but it was like the only CRPG that I had or knew for many, many, many years. Like, even years after playing it, I never played or saw any of the other Ultima games until like probably a couple decades after.
I'm just gonna sneak my face up here, just for a second, just to peek.
Oh, this is gonna be scary.
Yeah.
The magic yet.
I just want to see how silly it is. I forget. Does poison cure after battle?
No.
Dang it. I do have an antidote. I have an antidote. And we have
Yeah.
completed 10% of the bestiary entries. Haha. Yeah, I sure do have an antidote. I have less hit points. So...
Yeah, we might want to head back.
Oh god, it's so aggressive.
It's not as aggressive as in the original.
You're gonna say that a lot. Oh god, I forgot it ticks in here too.
Look, in the original game, your sprite didn't flash green, but it made a sound effect that went. Also, I'm sorry, headphone users.
He's not sorry. He's not sorry at all.
Look, that's how bad it was. I'm not exaggerating. It was just this horrid screeching noise.
Oh god, that doesn't heal it.
No, you need an antidote.
I purposely went there because I figured that would stop it. God.
The mic cut out. That's probably for the best.
Get like 4 of these bad boys. Ugh. Just walking through town, chat lost nearly half their hit points.
Yep.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna buy some of you guys your gloves while I'm here. That iron armor is tempting, but it's so expensive.
Oh yeah, Tiny Meow is I was gonna mention it earlier, but Meow is curled up in her bed on the chair next to me. She is within petting range.
Okay. So do we... I guess I try to make at least a couple extra bucks so that you can... we can get the couple of spells that we need. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, why'd I have to miss? Such a fool. Yeah, Scott, why can't you wear a shield? What's up with that?
I can only wear... I was gonna say one shield, but very technically 2 shields. But most shields are warrior only.
Oh, there's my good level. My intellect is up to 3. What do you think about that?
Cool.
Hit points didn't go crazy, but you got a lot of other stuff.
I got strength and int. I'm happy about that.
Alright, we got our pirate ship right there. Oh, we've been ambushed! He missed
ogre
it
tried to run
fleeing,
away.
and he missed!
Yeah. Like, man, we're already making ogres run away. That's impressive.
4 hits! Alright. 456. That's enough for the 2 spells.
Well, it's enough for a spell, because they're 250.
I thought there were 200 each. Ah.
250.
One more fight. Oh, hello, lizard. I like how someone saw that and they're just like, what do we call that monstrosity? It's lizard. Just
Yep.
Normal lizard. Aha! Just enough. Alright. So you said, like, the Null Shock spell?
Yeah, Null Shock, which won't be immediately useful, but it will be useful later.
Okay. We'll put that on James, and then we'll give
And then I
you-
definitely want Blizzard.
And you are the only one capable of wielding it.
Now I've got the only elements that matter.
You know what? I agree.
Some people would point out that there are monsters that are weak to fire, and I say, I don't care.
Yeah. They're a bunch of nerds.
Fire's stupid. Although I say that, but I am going to learn one fire spell. Fire
Scandalous.
3. Because, and it's only because there aren't enough other spells on that level that I care about. Because for once it doesn't overlap with a lightning spell. So it's like, yeah, fine, whatever, I'll take it.
No! The chat's been paralyzed. It's fine, chat got better. Yeah, okay, that doesn't stick. Do I go in the boat or do I travel south down the continent? Because I feel like I have options here.
You can't do much going south.
Boat it is.
And by can't do much, I mean literally, like, you'll just hit a dead end, and then there's, like, nowhere you can go. But in the boat, there's a few places you can go.
Debating if I want to heal first. I'm probably fine. Ugh, the boat moves so fast. How did the shark get on the deck?
It jumped.
Tired of everybody jumping the shark.
Well, the shark got tired of everybody jumping it, so it decided to jump us.
Man, that shark is super dead. Honestly, do another cure. Didn't think it was gonna get off, but level up. Oh, so many more hit points. Oh god, I'm getting smarter by the minute.
That's how you know this is a fantasy game.
Oh, the final one. Oh god, look at all your stats! Except for
Still
hit
no
points.
hit points, though. It's like, I'm glad I'm getting so many stats, because I need them, being the jack of all trades, bad at everything. But, my hit points...
An interesting way of wording it. Jack of all trades, bad at everything.
Look, I spent so much time in the NES glory days of Red Mages being so freaking strong, and then in every other version of Final Fantasy, they were like, nah, we gotta fix that. And that was like, of all the things that they didn't fix in Final Fantasy, they fixed that. They nerfed Red Mages every time. It's like there's so much other stuff in this game that still is either useless or doesn't really work like it should. But Red Mages, yeah, no, they're not allowed to be good anymore.
They can do everything, so they have to be bad at everything.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use a potion.
Why wouldn't I want Fire 2 for the Peninsula of Power? Because it's fire. Fire's dumb.
He's got a valid point. Like, I did the math. Fire is indeed dumb.
You still have, like, no hit points.
So I want to do a potion for it. Where am I going in this big old body of water? I see a couple of rivers.
If you go
I see
to
if
the left,
just
well,
to the
like
left.
that. If you go like southwest and then cut back to the north
Yeah.
around that tip of land, you'll find a port. Look, Phoenix, you could be like way cooler if you were like a lightning Phoenix.
Damn. That's messed up. Look, you are well within your prerogative to enjoy whatever element brings you joy. But fire has oversaturated the market for a very long time. I don't want your goddamn Charizard. I don't want to do any of that stuff. And me and Scott don't even agree on what one is the best, because Scott obviously is electricity, lightning, all that stuff, and I'm ice. I'm an ice guy.
Yeah. But we definitely agree that fire, like, there's always so much emphasis on fire being, like, the primary. Like, when people think, you know, wizard spells in D&D, fireball is always the first one that comes to mind. Or, like, in most fantasy games, like, your first element or, like, your first spell is almost always fire. And it's like, calm down, guys. There are other elements that are also interesting.
Water out here getting no love. Well, it's because water as an offensive element doesn't pop up as often as the other ones. I think water element is cool.
I agree that that's a tragedy. Like, water is very... Water, and to some extent also, like, wind and earth are underrepresented. Like, when you think of the elemental... in attacks in fantasy games, most of them go for the trifecta of fire, lightning, ice. And some of them do, like, the other elements, but not nearly as often.
Hey, you got hit points.
Miracles do happen.
In fact, I think I'm going to make a quick pit stop back at OG territory to take a quick nap. He likes the element that Bun does, taking notes. I've always liked ice.
Yeah.
Since the before times.
Makes me think back to when we played Castle Crashers back in the day. And you were always Blue Knight and I was always Red Knight. Which worked for you because blue is your favorite color and ice is your favorite element. For me, it was a conflict of interest because... red is my least favorite color, but lightning is my favorite element. So I was playing the knight that had the magic I wanted, but I wish he was a different, like, aesthetic. But it was worth it for the lightning, because the lightning magic was so cool in that game.
Yeah. I just healed that hit point. How dare you? Only 3 hits. What happened?
You missed one. I mean, legitimately, that's what happens. It just says how many hits connected.
Alright, so you told me to come up here. Oh,
Yep, right there.
James out here. Just dodging deadly blows. How do you miss a flea? I don't understand how that works.
Well, I mean, we can fail at that too. You try to run away, and it's like...
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it a miss. I feel like the fact that it misses is the thing that's throwing me off.
We'll see, just nitpicking on the terminology.
Yes. As south or
South.
west? Okay. Many doggos. Less doggos. Take it easy, Joe. I'll see you next year. A cave.
Aldimara, how dare you? With that south left nonsense.
Look, just because they know how to give instructions correctly. With a crystal eye, even the blind can see. I know someone's looking for one of those. Yeah, that dark elf Astros nicked the one belonging to Madoya.
I like how Matoya doesn't know who took her eye, but this random dwarf in the middle of nowhere does.
And then I stole all of his money and left.
Yes.
I'm looking for some levistone. It's supposed to be an amazing material that makes things float in the air. Might have been some nitro powder in the castle treasure room when they sealed it up. When it comes to defense, good armlet can be every bit as vital as body armor. You should try it out sometime. Do you have one for me? I'll take it. Narek smashing rocks at the back of the cave. It's still smashing rocks at the back of the cave. I'm starting to think that these guys, there are some repeat lines.
Yeah.
Do I go down here? Was there a door? Or do I just go to that door up there? Oh, this leads to a whole other area. I feel like I should take this door up here first. If only I could have some of the legendary material, adamantite, be able to craft such a magical sword. Those just for display. You can't fight with them. Well, then why'd you make them? Nerd.
For display. He just said.
Yeah, then I called him a nerd. Did you not hear that part? This mystic key's locked every door.
Yep.
God, there's a giant rock in my path. So close to opening up a canal, too. If only I had a wee bit of nitro powder. Could nap that rock in one pluff. I've heard tales of where there was some nitro powder.
You could go to Castle Corneria and look for it, but I'll save you some time and tell you that it's locked behind a door with the mystic key.
God damn! Well, I feel like I'm done here until I have nitro powder.
Yeah, it was mostly just that they have some money, and they tell you all sorts of things, some of which it's weird that they know, but they know it.
They are connoisseurs of crystal eyes. They know who has them, who wants them, who stole them. They know all the hot goss. Alright, so now, is there anything west if I go west now?
No.
Okay. So now where to?
South.
How's it going, Etherort? South.
And a little bit east.
Whew. Shield was putting in some work. No Dark Mage? We do not have a Dark Mage. We have a Red Mage, which can do enough dark stuff. I was like, I wonder what those things are called, and I looked down, it's just big eyes. No, well,
Yep.
I guess I should have seen that coming.
They are very fragile, so feel free to target them with the casters, because they have like 8 to 10 hit points.
Say the casters, but you hit pretty good.
It's true.
But take it easy, God Kingmaker Ultra Dave. See you next year.
No dark mage, just a dork mage.
Ow!
Yeah, James is a dork.
Damn. We did it. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing this is where you want me to be.
Yep. Oh, these guys are worth money.
Okay. The way you say that also makes me want to be a little bit cautious. Like, I almost want to, like, make him take a nap.
Sure.
I wanted those two specifically to take a nap.
Wasn't great, but we'll take it.
Now. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh yeah, $600? Yeah, I'll fight those
Yeah.
guys all day.
That's why at this point in the game I usually farm in the ocean a lot, because you want to find those guys and get all damn money.
Alright, it looks like I can go several directions.
South.
Ah, there's town right here. Lee, you punch things. Shocking, I say, shocking. Hey, look, I could have been a fighter. It was between the two for me. I'll have you know that my last two D&D characters were casters. Thank you very much. 100 gil's expensive, but...
What are our spell slots looking like? Oh yeah, we got.
You have some level 3s. James has a level 4.
Yep. So we should definitely try to pick up some spells. I think we have enough money to pick up at least a couple level 3 spells. So yeah, I feel like you know what I want.
Fukara!
Totally, man. Yeah. And then you can get James Cura.
That does seem like it would be the thing. Here lies Link. He's dead.
Which is funny, they took a dig at Nintendo there, but before, when Square and Enix were separate companies, that wasn't a dig at Nintendo,
Yeah.
it was a dig at Enix.
Because it was Eric, right?
Yeah, it was Here Lies Erdrick,
Erdrick, yeah.
which
yeah.
was the protagonist of the Dragon Quest games.
Ooh. How much is little HP?
It's very little, unfortunately. It's not very good. It's like, it sounds nice to have an AoE heal, and you will get some better ones later that are worth it, but the regular heal is just not.
Alright then.
It's like, we're talking like 10 to 20 hit points, which almost sounds useful enough this early on, but even then it's like you're using a level 3 spell slot to do 10 to 20 hit points to the whole party. It's like, ugh.
Iron nunchucks!
So you could use them, and they would be okay for you, but you'd also be going back down to 2 hits.
How dare.
So it's not really worth it.
Or I can get a stick.
Yes.
You know, I think we went to these towns out of order.
No, it's just a weird quirk with the weapon shops.
Alright then. I don't think we have anything to sell here now. Okay, well, want absolutely nothing there. Which is both disappointing and relieving simultaneously.
Yeah. But the armor shop.
Well, armlets. Which... Is that the hand slot?
No, it's the body slot.
Oh.
So it's basically a much better armor for James, or it's an armor for you that doesn't cut into your evasion. Because the
Okay.
leather armor has 8 weight but the same defense. So it's like it wouldn't change your defensive value, but it would give you a few points of evasion.
But the expense.
But it's 800 gold, yeah. So it's like, For James, it's probably worth it, but for you, probably not.
I can buy this for chat, this for James, sell their old stuff, and then potentially, like I can give, yeah, James can get a leather hat,
And then you
Chat
can also,
buy one.
yeah, you can still buy a helmet and an iron shield.
Yeah. But if I buy both of these, what's that put me at? I think I'll have enough.
You'll still have like 300, yeah. So yeah, you could buy literally one of everything, and you're good.
Okay. Iron shield. Just helm. Defense up, evasion down. Defense up, evasion down.
Look, you don't need to be able to dodge when nothing can do damage to you.
This doesn't change my defense. It just
Yep.
makes my evasion go down. That improves my evasion by 2%, which I get very expensive.
Yeah. That being said, go back to your equipment. Try removing the leather armor. See the go to remove.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Just take off your armor.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's
I was
that's,
gonna say I'm pretty
much better.
pretty sure you're high enough level. Cause your
Yeah.
bare-fisted attacks scale with your level, but so does your defense. So that's why it's like at certain points you don't need armor anymore.
All right then. Nothing new there. Nothing new there.
All of us are gearing up and Lee is just stripping.
Yeah. And then that's all worse for. Yeah. All right. So I think we're set here. So now we can sell this older stuff. Okay. 175 gil is not a ton.
Nope.
All right. I don't have a ton of money, but I'll look at the item store just in case. We have access to high potions now.
We did in the first town.
But also now.
Yes.
How's it going, Chef? Also, I can't help but notice that there's multiple caster stores here.
Yep. They also sell level 4 magic here.
Oh, jeez.
But it is a little expensive.
That's a little pricey.
They are very good spells, but we're gonna need more money for that.
Do like cure poison. Why is that a level 4 spell?
Yeah.
Alright, well. Let's go to the castle. Who is what class? Who do you think is whom? Oh, the prince is taking a nap. Hey, isn't that the guy that also stole the crystal eye? What the heck? Can't trust anybody these days.
Yeah, Astos is a jerk.
Oh man, a 5-year nap? He's gonna be so well rested.
I wish my sleep spell was that effective.
Alright, so we gotta find something to wake up Sleepyhead over here. Well, Chef, you are 2 for 2. It doesn't look like there's anything too crazy back here. The dwarves live out there. They're cool. Oh, she's a witch that can brew any potion I can imagine. And can't see a dang thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Is there anything else around these parts that is relevant?
Things in need of murder, clearly.
Yeah, but these spiders like to poison me and make me sad. For example, I am currently poisoned and sad.
Yeah, look, we gotta get Poisona so we can actually cure that without spending money all the time.
Chat needs sword chucks. That's the most deadly weapon in the game. I don't think you're responsible enough for that.
Also, the fact that Wishef made that reference means that you've read a very specific webcomic.
Good times. You referenced that webcomic earlier?
Oh, was that, were you the one that asked about the Hadouken?
You can see what he's up to. He does a different comic now, and he runs the cosplay deathmatch at Kineticon every year. Mookie is a local celebrity at my... I was going to say local convention, but it's not terribly local to me anymore.
I don't think Mookie was the one that did 8-Bit Theater, though. I think that was Brian Clevenger?
I thought they worked on it together. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong about things.
I'm looking it up because I can't remember for sure.
I am often incredibly wrong about things. So I probably am. I found a hole. Should I be concerned about this hole, Scott?
Man, I look away for 1 second. Oh, geez, you're already over there?
Yeah, I've just been wandering.
Probably fine.
I'm gonna save.
That's a good idea.
You didn't sound as confident as I needed you to be.
So, welcome to the Marsh Cave. This place sucks.
You allowed me to fall in the hole.
So the marsh cave is technically the place where we want to be, but want to is a misleading term for what this place is. Like,
Sure.
it's the place we're supposed to be, but it's also very rough.
Do we want to go north or south? I've already started to go south, but
You can go south.
okay.
There's some stuff you can get to the north, but it's nothing like crazy.
Also, this place doesn't seem so bad so far. Heck, even James one-shot that guy.
My biggest concern
Oh,
is
should
that we're in here with 2 antidotes.
Should I just go down that ladder, or is there more stuff to find?
Go for it. What could possibly go wrong?
I feel like you.
Look, I want to set up realistic expectations for you here. This place is dangerous.
But you told me to go down the hole.
I sarcastically said what could possibly go wrong.
And then you also said that this is where I'm supposed to be.
Which is true.
And thus far, nothing in here has given me, like, pause.
Yeah, luckily the gargoyles attacked the most heavily armored characters. That was a blessing. Because gargoyles, have... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, these guys have massive defense, but if you crit,
Nah.
it bypasses defense, so you're kind of good at dealing with them. But you can also have me cast lightning or blizzard on it, and that'll definitely kill it.
It didn't kill it.
Well.
You said definitely.
They do resist thunder. In the original Final Fantasy, it would have killed him. Red mages are weak.
That's all the same room that I was in before. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I've been ambushed.
Oh, jeez. Good old crawlers. Crawlers paralyzed, as you can see, and Redbones hit really hard.
Oh, jeez. What happens when my
Alright.
entire party becomes paralyzed?
You just sit there and hope for the best. Because paralysis can wear off, but it's a chance of wearing off each round. And as you can see, it's not a very high chance of wearing off.
But we got it. We're good. Let's see. I don't think there was anything on that upper path.
Nope.
I like it when they hit chat.
Me too.
Chat is built to absorb the punishment. Oh god, James isn't.
Honestly, as stupid as it sounds, the easiest Final Fantasy run I ever had was just running 4 fighters. Because they're just so tanky and they dish out so much physical damage that they're just... It's ridiculous.
Healing wasn't an issue?
Nope. I had potions, and that's the other thing, is that since they're so tanky, they take so little damage that you actually don't even need to heal that often. Yeah, just have me Blizzard or I could Thundara. That's fine too.
Look, just take them all out. God, I'm so poisoned.
God, it still didn't kill him even with a Thundara.
It's fine. A couple of attacks will do it. There it is. I knew he only had to be a couple of hit points away. Alright. Yeah, agility, stamina, that's fine. Whew, James getting a little bit of everything.
Stamina and int, I'll take that.
My last antidote. No, I have 2 more. Oh, look, I one to spare. We're fine.
Sure.
And wait, you can talk to the bats? I can talk to the bats. They're like, Kiki, I'm a bat. Well, potion. Glad we got that out of the way. God dang it.
Target that tarantula. If you can take it out quickly, maybe no one will get poisoned.
Oh, you hit it 3 times.
Oh. Getting up there. Or maybe it was because I was inspired by my target being a filthy, nasty tarantula.
Is broadsword better than what anyone has?
I have a broadsword, but you could give it to chat and it would increase their accuracy, which, considering that I just went up to 3 hits, probably means that if you give them the broadsword, they'll also go up to 3 hits. So that might be the way
Well, your
to go.
accuracy is up to 25, and this brings them up to 24, so it might not.
I believe it's in thresholds of 12 though. I think that I probably went from like 23 to 25 if I had to guess.
No, it's still 2 hits. And now he doesn't have a cool axe.
They might have missed one.
My whole life is ruined. We'll never know the
Alright, I'll
answer
take
for
that
true
then.
because he's paralyzed forever.
You're right, he'll never get another chance to attack.
Not a single other time. You had a good run, chat.
In the original game, the thresholds were much larger anyway. It was like 32% was your second hit, and then 64 was 3, and it was 96 to get 4. So it, like, you already get them much earlier than you did in the OG.
No, that was still 2 hits.
Alright, so maybe it's like 12.5 and then 25 are the thresholds for 2 and 3 hits. Maybe he's just shy. We've
I feel
got
great.
healing magic,
And potions.
but potions cost money.
Yeah, well, healing magic costs spell slots.
Which don't cost money.
Yet.
Are you going to start imposing a spell slot tax?
Absolutely. How much is this gear? That was efficient.
Yeah, it's like 80 to 100 roughly.
FF1 uses spell slots? It certainly does.
Indeed. There are 1 or 2 versions of this game that used MP instead, but it was weird. Although I say that because I'm someone who grew up playing the NES version, so I was going from the spell slots to MP, and I was like, what is this nonsense?
So many doors with so many places. So
Uh-oh.
many werewolves.
You know what these guys do?
Do they inflict us with lycanthropy?
No.
Is it poison?
Yes.
How did I know? Can you make them sleepy?
Hopefully. Yeah, that is D&D influence.
Chat has the ick.
Yep.
Oh, well. Let's just try to get this over and done with.
Ooh, that was a good hit.
It looks like their chance to poison isn't crazy high.
Yeah, it's
Or
not
I've
as
been
high
lucky.
as like it's not as high as like a tarantula, but it still exists.
If that last hit poisoned me, I was gonna be very upset. Well, obtained 10,000 guild. I'm a thrifty spender.
Sweet. Although acquiring wealth doesn't really have any correlation to how thrifty you are with spending it.
Thrifty spender.
But
My spending is thrifty.
is it?
Yes, because they told me so.
Now, there's a trick you can use with the map in this game where if you go into a room and then call up the map, if you just figure out which button it is, because I know you can.
I can do this one.
It's not that. It's a different map button. I think you have to... Like, I know it's an easy thing to do. I did it all the time on the Switch. I can't remember.
Hold on.
Go to
Controls.
controls. Open close map X. So X.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there you go. So since we're in the room, we're seeing inside rooms, which
Ah.
also means you can look into all the other rooms to see where the treasure is.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's a little bit of hacks.
So I'm gonna go 2 rooms over to grab that, and then we're gonna go back to these 2 rooms. All right, sure. God
Oh
dang
boy.
it.
It's like I would say Thundara, but it might not do enough to kill them. I could like you guys gang up on one and I'll blizzard another one, or I could go for the Thundara and hope for the best.
You tell me which one you want to do, and I will do it.
I'll hit one with a blizzard because that should definitely kill one. Yeah, there we go. And then I can blizzard another one. Oh jeez.
Oh, you're dead. I'm sorry.
I was dead the minute we stepped in here.
Is there anything we can do about that? Like, legitimately?
Not really.
Hmm.
So have me blizzard another one. And then I guess you guys can keep ganging up on this one and I'll blizzard the last one. I was really hoping you would get a crit at some point.
And then he just ran away.
It finally ran away after all that.
So are you dead forever?
We just gotta get out of here. I mean, we can still heal me. It's
Yeah.
just I'm going to take a lot of damage, so we need to start leaving now. As you walk further in.
Well, but there's stuff.
But I'm going to die.
Always has to be about you.
Yes. Ice 9 is obviously Blizzara.
If we have a preemptive strike, how good of an opportunity is it to flee? Is it guaranteed?
Very
Or...
good. I believe it's guaranteed. I could be wrong, because I know it is in most games.
It's such a long run back.
Oh, jeez. These guys can also poison and do a lot of damage. If you're gonna fight them, I would say have Chat and Lee spread out their attacks and I'll soften them up with a Thundara. It's probably the most efficient way. Like, it won't do a ton of damage, but... I told you! Well, one down.
You want to cast again, or you want to just swing at this point? Probably
Just swing. Yeah, they've already been softened up, so...
Oh, I'm
You have
incredibly
perished.
softened up. Well, XP is no longer even.
Yep. That always drives me nuts.
Can you just get a tent real quick?
Not indoors.
Are we cooked?
I mean, we probably can still make it out of here, but you probably don't want to keep taking confrontations like that.
Well, I didn't wanna.
Well, you could have run away.
Is that big room there?
Yeah.
You guys just leave me.
Yeah. I mean, look, on the map screen you're still walking around. It means you're fine.
Everybody leave me alone. I'm in pain. Well, I mean, I guess I'm not in pain anymore, but everyone else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not attacking you.
And we bravely attempted to run away. Scott, I think you might die. Oh god, this is not a straight shot.
Nope.
Scott, you're definitely going to die.
I mean, James still has a Cura.
Will he have a chance to use it? I will try to use it if I escape.
Oh boy.
Ouch!
Oh no!
Hmm.
Well.
Oh, I think we might be dead. I did save it pre-hole. I don't think it's going to let me run away. See, this is what I was afraid of before in the game, which is why I fought the scorpions, because I assumed running was going to be like that.
It's not usually that bad.
Yeah, the only way I get chat back is if I, like, use potions and tents and things. Is that even worth it, or do I just reload before I went in the hole?
That's totally up to you. It's possible, because chat is very tanky, so as long as you don't fail at running away, a few potions could make all the difference.
I'll try it.
And no, a tent cannot resurrect. We have to get back to town for that.
We're fine.
Man, FF1 is brutal. Yeah, this is the easy version. Don't go to the inn yet,
Well,
because that doesn't revive people.
Oh, yeah. Nah.
And it doesn't cure poison.
I knew it didn't cure poison.
Yeah, you got to do all those things first. That was the clinic right there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but you might as well go get a pure potion first, and
Don't distract me from my cause.
you can't die from out of combat poison damage.
You should have told me that earlier.
That's why when we encountered those wolves, I had exactly 1 hit point, because it brings you down to 1, and then it just keeps you there. The in-battle poison can kill you, as you saw. That's how I died, but...
I have things now.
And yeah, Phoenix Downs are something that didn't exist in the original game, but they do exist in this one. Buying, honestly, a few sleeping bags would be nice, because for on-the-field recovery, they're like... It's like using a potion on everybody, but you can only use it in the overworld. And then don't spend too much more money, because you still need to be able to pay for the clinic, because it costs money to revive people.
Okay. Is that big house there, the clinic?
Yeah.
Who'd I like to raise? Yeah.
Okay, 200 is actually less than I expected.
And everyone's fine. Fine, I say.
Now you can go to the inn. And everything is great.
Hooray! All right. We didn't have enough money left over for big boy spells, but we can go back to where we were before. We have plenty of antidotes. This time will be different. First time you played Super Mario RPG, never realized what a pick-me-up did, so you just had no way to revive anyone outside of an inn. That sounds like a rough way of playing that game.
Yeah, because your characters can die pretty easily in that game, can't they?
They can. Oh, everyone is getting so close to leveling, that's not me.
You're still getting closer.
Closer.
Look, I warned you that the marsh cave was dangerous.
I said there's a hole here, and then you said definitely jump into it, no questions asked, so I did.
That's not what I said.
Those were the exact words. I remember it clearly.
Alright, roll back the tape.
Let my editor get the tape first for no reason.
You have an editor now?
Yeah, it's me. Alright. Now we go back. I know roughly where I'm going. I'm not going to fight these gray ooze because I have a preemptive and they suck.
They do kind of hit hard.
And we're just going to retrace our footsteps. I can probably deal with one.
Yeah, he's fine.
If I crit, I don't need to cast at him, right?
Well, these aren't the high defense ones. These are just
No. I thought they were all fairly
No,
defensible.
it's just the green ones.
Yes, the Grooze. Alright, so I'm gonna head in a general this way direction. Oh, frickin' spiders!
Target the tarantula first. Black widows don't poison, oddly enough.
Alright, done. Oh, now everyone gets to level up except for me.
Oh, look at us. Chat getting HP and strength. James getting HP and strength. Me getting HP and strength.
And agility and luck.
Oh man, look at all of us getting HP and strength.
This guy's making me have a sad. Do we try to run this fight back, or do we?
I really hate these guys. It's up to you if you wanna. They suck either way. They're like one of the worst things to fight in here.
I'm sure
Or I should say
will
one
get
of the
away
worst
easily.
counter.
We got away easily, but also James got ouched.
Yeah, even then, James took a lot of damage and Chat got poisoned, so.
Also, I love that I have the ability to forget spells. Just be like, what was I doing again? I don't remember.
Yeah.
That, potentially, very expensive mistake.
Yeah, it's just so that, like, if you pick 3 spells, but the. Oh, God.
If we see these guys again, I'm fighting them. But I'll try to run one more time.
It's just sad that even in the process of running away, they do so much damage to us.
One successfully fleed.
Fled.
Fleed. Well, because our dog, they have fleas. Chanted 3 hits. I saw it.
Because of that extra level they gained.
So, me saying fleed and you being annoyed with it reminded me of me and James were recording a video today, and there's something in there that's gonna drive you crazy, but I thought it was hilarious. It's a game made by a developer where English is not their first language, I think.
That always leads to greatness.
All right, so the big flock of birds that originate in the country above ours, what would you call them? Migrate throughout the year.
Geese?
Yeah, specifically from the country above us, what would you call them? Jonathan's got
This
it. Canadian geese. I don't
okay.
know what was what was your hold up on Canadian.
Okay.
But in the game, they're called Canada gooses. Hey, look, I'm smarter and healthier and stronger.
So we all got HP and strength that level. That's pretty sweet.
Money.
That makes up for the clinic fees. Oh, jeez.
Well, it's a preemptive strike. I said I was gonna fight the next one I saw, but preemptive just means I can just leave.
And it's funny because that really can go either way. Because it's like, with a preemptive strike, you can definitely run away, but you could also take them out quickly.
As long as I can do enough damage. Are the stats random? Some level ups are duds and others are really, really good.
Yes, they are. They are randomized, which it's like different classes have higher chances of certain setups. It's like the Fire Emblem level.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you've ever played Fire Emblem, you'll be familiar.
Yeah, it's like that, where it's like warriors and monks have a higher chance of getting big HP increases, but it's still a chance. And then, like, same with strength and int, like, warriors and monks will get a higher chance of strength increases, whereas a black mage, white mage, or red mage has a higher chance of an int up. But none of it's guaranteed. Like, you could literally save scum levels in this game. That is a thing that I have done a little bit of. There have been times where, like, I'll save right before my characters level up, and if they have a really bad set of levels, I'll be like, let's try that again.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think you definitely need a Cura to the face.
Assuming I live long enough.
Yeah, hopefully James will get that in quickly. Oh, jeez.
Assuming that James lives long enough.
Everything worked out. It's fine.
You got another cure in there? Also, jeez.
It's not cheating, Phoenix. If they didn't want to save scumming our levels up, they shouldn't have made the stat gain randomized. Plus, I didn't do it all the time. I mean, like, obviously, if I'm going to level up in the middle of a dungeon, I can't exactly just save scum it. But every once in a while, I'd be like, well, I'm about to level, and I'm on the world map. Let me just save. And then that way, if I have a bad level, I'll try it again.
Preemptive strike.
Well, that's good, because you guys can take out the tarantula, I can blizzard the green slime.
Perfect. Alright, so skip that room. This room is got a chest surrounded with stuff, and then chests all around. Feel like this chest is going to be significant or a trap.
I will warn you.
Go on, warn away.
Well, you know what? Deal with these scorpions first. Are you gonna run away, or are you gonna try to kill them?
It's preemptive. You gave me hope in my soul. You gave me soul hope.
So if you're gonna go for the quick kill, have Chat target one, Lee target another, I'll Thundara, and hopefully we can take at least 2 of them out in the process. Okay.
That was indeed 2. Three. A 4.
Look at that.
Easy peasy.
Alright. So when you step in front of that chest, actually, I think they made it a monster in the chest thing, but basically, that chest has the crown in it, which is what we're here for. The crown that Astos wants, which you didn't talk to him yet, so you don't even know that you need it, but you do.
Perfect.
But, I mean, because you could have gone north instead, and you would have found Astos' castle, and he would be like, oh, I need the crown, you should bring it to me.
Sure.
And then you come here to get the crown. That's all it is. But that crown is guarded by wizards, which aren't actually wizards and don't cast any spells.
Okay.
But they're Pisco demons, and they hit really hard. They are much ow.
So should I heal up a little bit more?
I would try to heal up as much as possible. I will want to open with Thundara, which I still have 1 of, which is fine. Because they resist fire and ice, but they don't resist lightning. And how many of them you face is actually random. So there could be 2, or there could be like 5.
That's probably good enough. That's fine. I can't quick save in here. Okay. Monsters!
4, okay.
Why did
That's
no one
not
warn
great.
me? Now, you said you're gonna Thundara. Are they weak enough where we should spread out our damage, or should we all pile on?
I don't remember exactly how many hit points they have. I think it would really depend on how much damage you manage to do.
Yeah, well, I'll spread out initially just to hedge bets. Ow! Well, I'm dead.
That was exact lethal. I told you they are very ow.
Unfortunately, Scott never warned me that they were dangerous.
James might as well try to cure 2 himself.
You want to get me up?
I can try to Phoenix down you. It's risky, but
Look, I want the XP. Oh, you took a nice amount of damage. Oh, James took a dead amount of
Jesus.
damage. Oh, you... Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I have a plan.
Or wait till one enemy left to res. Yeah, that was my thinking. But they did end up murdering James and I immediately anyway, so...
Hmm.
Just both attack.
Why?
Yeah. That's the thing about Phoenix Downing in battle, is you'll probably just die again. Like...
Alright, but... How do I access my quick save?
Load quick save.
If the amount
Perfect.
Are you sure it's random?
I mean, they might have changed it. I've only played through the Pixel Remaster a couple of times. It might always be 4 now. I don't know.
If chat could absorb most of the hits, we'll be okay.
They are spreading out their attacks a lot.
Yes, but most of them are dead.
I should just attack, because even if I cure, like, it's probably not enough to make you survive a hit. But if I attack, I could take them out.
That fight went much better.
Yeah.
We obtained the crown that we don't know that we need. Well, James is pretty much done with useful magic. I'll leave that last cast for now.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Furious. Alright.
I will be right back. Don't die.
No promises. Alright, that was fine. Everyone that's not me leveled up. James is smarter and stronger. Oh, Scott got some actual hit points. Just picked up Pixel Remaster recently. Thoroughly enjoying FF1. This is my first time playing the Pixel Remaster version, and my first time playing this game in several decades. But throughout the year, I plan on playing through at least, I say at least, but probably maximum the first 10. Because past that, you get into like an online one, and then just ones that I like less. Admittedly, I don't like 10 that much, but I've been coerced. Frickin' Mystic Key! What about Mystic Quest? No, it's a different game. Just a little bit of stamina. These guys suck. Heck with it. Ouchie. I knew you were gonna do it, you son of a sausage. I guess that saves me an antidote, but it puts me even further behind. Ugh. It's the worst. Okay, yeah, they do have rooms down there. These are all Mystic Key doors, aren't they? I'll check this last one, but... Use your last. Grab him. Frickin' Mystic Key. Just don't get poisoned. That's all I ask. Alright, we didn't get poisoned.
I feel like my instructions weren't followed completely.
What are you talking about? Everyone's fine.
I'm betting that everyone's only fine because we still had Phoenix down.
You're silly. You're a silly man with silly pants.
And you're trying to decide if you want to deal with this nonsense.
Guys, you are the slowest at walking away I've ever seen. Those bottom doors all were mystically locked and you didn't tell me.
Yep.
Why do you sound so pleased with yourself?
Look, I did say get used to seeing that a lot.
Why would everyone lock their doors using the same key? That doesn't sound very secure. God.
Yeah, Shion, there are most versions of this game the white mage has a surprising amount of HP growth, and in most of my parties, the white mage ends up having like the second highest HP, unless I'm running like a monk and a warrior, although in this case we're running a monk and a warrior, and the white mage is still the second highest HP.
Man. Those scorpion guys suck. Ah, frickin'. This game won't let me use the D-pad for movement. I have to use the left stick, which is not as precise as I'd like it to be. And
That
I
is
hate
weird.
it. The game is like, we have diagonal movement, so we're gonna force you to use it.
That must be something specific to the Steam version, because on the Switch version, I used the D-pad, like, exclusively.
Maybe? I don't know. Just know that I hate it. Alright, so am I out of here?
Yeah, you can leave. There is technically more treasure to be found, but it's not vital, and you'll want to come back here anyway once you have the Mystic Key.
You don't remember being stuck to the left stick? I don't know. All I know is that I press the D-pad and nothing ding-dong happens, but I press the left stick and everything happens. For what it's worth, it's a PS5 controller. Alright, let's get the frick out of here. So many doggos. Wolf just tried to finish James off. And then James flipped them off. We've defeated 300 monsters! Alright, spell slots have returned, health has returned, everything's hunky-dory. And we do have enough for some big boy spells.
Well, there are definitely a few level 4 spells that are quite valuable.
Well, We can afford 3, technically.
I eventually want both Blizzara and Haste because both are very good, but I will settle for Blizzara for now. Although, no, honestly, considering what we're about to do, get me Haste first. I'll get Blizzara later.
Okay. Cure poison for reasons.
And then, yeah, Poisona is usually the first level 4 white magic spell that I get. So, get that for James. The other level 4 white magic spells aren't that useful, with the exception of Null Frost, again, being a later useful thing.
Sure. So, I mean, I still have a couple of bucks. I can get you Blizzara right now. Yeah. Alright. You have some big boy spells. Alright, where should I bring this crown to?
So, you head west, like you're starting to head for the Marsh Cave, but then instead of looping around the mountain range, you just keep going north around the rivers.
Alright then. Everyone but me leveled. Chat gets even more hit points. Scott gets more strength. James gets even more hit points. Preemptive strike. Guys, I want to level up too. I want to be a cool kid who levels up. Chat has so many hit points and he doesn't use any of them because he gets hit for 1.
That's the thing about fighters. Like I said, it's like it sounds crazy that 4 fighters is the easy mode party because you would think that without magic they would struggle, but they really don't. They just never struggle. They're just so strong.
This kingdom seems in good order.
Yeah.
Mwahaha! You fools fell right into my trap! Sir, I've just
look-
met you.
Yeah, it's like this is the first time we've spoken.
I am Astros, King of the Dark Elves!
Obviously, if
Yeah.
you come talk to him first, he doesn't admit to being Astos. He's just like, I am the king, but my crown was stolen. Ah.
We just happened to find a crown. We're like, excuse me, sir, is this yours? Haha, I am Astros! I know you've been Sir, who are you? The combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess that I need to beat out of you. I will become the true Elf King! Lee isn't insane. Tried out my PS5 controller and the D-pad does nothing. See? It's useless to resist me. I can take what's mine by sheer force. Oh, look at that power stance. Astros means business. All right. What would you like to do for the
I-
boss time?
I will cast haste on either you or chat. Because what haste does is it doubles your number of attacks.
Well, I hit 4 times, so I'd like to hit 8
yeah,
times.
exactly. So it's on a monk, it's crazy. Because the fact that you go from 4 hits to 8 hits, is very good.
Maybe a protect.
Null Shock might be useful here, because I think sometimes he uses lightning too. But
We'll do it.
other than that, we're just hoping for the best. Slower is annoying. I can counter that with haste, but first... Oh yeah, that's the stuff. So now I can cast haste on chat. I don't remember whether it's like
Yes.
tactic where it fully overrides it and then also goes haste, or if it just nullifies the slow, but I guess we'll find out.
I'm gonna put a protect on me because I'm scared.
That was great. Him just doing a
Yeah.
regular attack. I promise you he can do way worse things.
Also, I did only 7 hits that time.
Okay, the haste just counteracted the slow. So if you really wanted me to, I could cast haste on chat again.
You're like, someone will be fast.
When I'm in a boss fight, this is my job. I'm the support caster. Like, Black Magic is very good for support in boss fights, but not for doing damage. Like, I do damage through the physical fighters of the party,
They hasted themselves.
and I'm okay with that.
Now all of us have amounts of glowiness. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah! And I promise you, that was a very, very lucky, clean Astos fight. That can go... That can go south so many ways.
I was so prepared for the long haul, and then we finally got set up, and he just goes, "All right, peace out. I'm done."
The haste on the fighters to do more damage. It's like the only way to kill him quickly, because as you saw, he has a lot of defense, but he also resists like all magic. So yeah, now we have the Crystal Eye, so you know what to do with that.
Sit on the crown. Yeah, sit on the crown. That's right. Sit on
But
the
yeah,
throne.
he's got AoE attack spells that deal a lot of damage.
Icy treasure.
He's got... Hey, guess what?
Oh, and I gotta like loop around to get to it. Oh, it's locked,
That
isn't
door. Yeah, it
You-
might
you
be a
know-
little locked.
it? Thank you for saving me the trip this time, at least.
You're welcome. But yeah, Astos can do AoE attack spells like Fyra, Thundara, Blizzara. He can also cast Rub, which is like a level 7 spell that just instantly kills someone. So yeah, we got pretty lucky.
You mean we outskilled him?
Yes, I said Rub. That is the name of that spell. He just rubs one off on you and you die.
I was going to say, like the old gangsters saying that you know, it's like the equivalent of erasing somebody with a pencil.
I mean, that is what it is. He,
Yeah.
quote-unquote, rubs you out of existence. I believe in this version they did change the name, but I honestly can't remember what they changed it to, if they did.
Chat, why are you poisoned?
Well, I mean, they've always been toxic.
Oh, dang.
Ah.
All
Now I
right.
have to go grab my Switch. Hold on.
So now do I go to...
You have to go to Matoya next, because you got to give her her Crystal Eye.
Uh... Probably gonna make a stop at the first town just to use the inn because it's cheaper there, and we're already on the high seas. I feel like you're gonna get dive bombed by a cat soon. They're always waiting in the shadows for their opportunity to strike. Alright, everyone feeling fit? So I wanted to travel up that way. Which I think I have to go there and then walk over, unless there's another boat dock that's closer. It looks like this little inlet lake has a boat dock right there, but I don't know if I can drive the boat under that bridge, but I guess I can find out. Ouch. Aha, I can go under the bridge. Things that make sense.
I went to go grab my Switch so I could load up my Pixel Remaster game to check what the spell names were, and my Switch is dead, so it's charging.
Can't believe you killed it.
Not so much killed it as left it to die slowly in a dark corner.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
You monster. I have your eyeball. Don't worry, I have something to give you. And then I pressed nothing, and it just went. But we got a jolt tonic. Whatever you said, lady.
I will say in the on the Steam discussion boards, it does seem like the PS5 controller is very hit or miss as to whether or not it even functions
Perfect.
for this game. So, yeah.
Nailed it. You're still here? I don't need you anymore. Be on your way. You're not as attractive as I thought. Wow.
Because your issue is you can't use the D-pad.
Yes.
Most of the issues I'm seeing on the discussion boards are that it just doesn't work.
Well, I've nailed it. How's it going, King Daldia? Alright, so now what do I do with this jolt potion? This tonic of joltitude.
Well, it's a potion that can cure any level of sleepiness.
Ah. So I go to the inn and then I drink it in the morning to wake up.
You bring it to Bike the Pirate.
Oh, see, now you're making sense.
I'm certainly not making dollars.
Oh, me neither. Where was the sleepy boy again?
To the south.
Uh,
Elfland. Elfheim.
Okay. The place that I was hanging at predominantly, but went to the castle once. You see all that stuff that was just happening? That wasn't me.
Well, get good.
People talking about this controller not working. I'm starting to suspect that this controller doesn't work. Time to switch controller? To what?
Yeah,
My- My
I can
keyboard?
even see one person that's just like, my PS5 controller is recognized by Steam and configured properly. I can even configure it specifically for Final Fantasy 1 Remaster, but when I enter the game, it doesn't work. It's like a bunch of other people. There's one person's like, mine works fine, but then everybody else is just like, yeah, no, it says it's connected, but it's not working. Doesn't function properly. Maybe needs to be patched. PS4 controller works, but not PS5 controller.
Perfect. Yeah, chaos is my option. I don't have an Xbox controller available. This is what I got. Either it works or it don't. Don't want to be in here. Don't want to be in here. Hello, Sir Sleep-A-Lot. This Jolt tonic. Maybe just what he needs to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once.
Here, Prince, take this Red Bull.
It gives you wings. Your Highness, Your Highness. He's having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. Although I knew that you are a legendary warrior just from looking at you. Shall heed the legend as it was told to me by my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic... Oh, the mystic key! Hand it
Yep.
over.
So now all of those locked doors are open to you.
Oh,
And
see you
there-
later, Prince. I don't care if you have anything else to say. I'm leaving.
There is one right in this castle.
Great. Where?
You have to go down.
In this courtyard.
No,
Dang.
no, you're still not going down.
I
You're-
was like, I'm gonna get down eventually, but this was the direction I was going.
like, how can I go
Down.
as far away from down as possible?
Oh.
So you want to go across to the right. You're basically going around the outer wall.
Okay.
Going, and
Ah.
then there you go.
Mithril hammer. Money. Money. Bronze gloves. Well, I'm guessing the mithril hammer is gonna go to James.
Yep.
Just seems correct.
And then the bronze gloves are warrior only.
Rude. Well, that means that I have leather gloves that I can put on to make myself worse.
You could.
Alright, well, there's plenty of places to go. Now I have to decide which of those places I want to go. Do I immediately go back into the hole to get to those keys since I'm here?
I would say I always prefer to get the more accessible chests first because they can give you some good loot, which make the Marsh Cave a little less inhospitable.
Okay. So, do you want me to go to, like, the dwarves?
That is one place, yeah. But you
Oh.
should go to Corneria first if you're going to go to the dwarves, because remember that the dwarves wanted the TNT or the nitro powder.
Yeah.
The nitro powder was in Castle Cornelia.
Also, wasn't that, like, a level in Star Fox?
Probably, I don't know. I never played Star Fox, so
You've lived a hard life.
my gaming history is weird because I was stuck on NES and Game Boy until many, many years later when Joe finally got a PS1. So we skipped like the SNES, the Sega, the N64, like none of those were things that we had.
Alright, where's the splody bits?
You want to go...
Do you have explody bits? Oh, jeez. I'm in front of people. Jeez.
You want to go down to the right and then up that corridor.
Around.
And then down in there to the right.
Time has come to use the key to open the doors. The equipment within is sure to help you.
Obviously, he says something different if you come here earlier, because he's like, oh, these doors are locked with the mystic key.
A saber, a whole cottage, and a mithril knife.
The mithril knife would be great if we had a black mage.
Iron armor, a tent, and the nitro powder. Collected treasure from 10% of the chests. Achievement.
Did it.
Alright. We just got another iron armor, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. The saber is actively worse.
Yep.
The mithril knife is not quite as good. Gives you... It's a little more accurate. But, meh. You can't wear anything fancy. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff, and I can't really use any of it.
Now, you can go to the dwarf cave, but another option is while you're in this area, you could also go up to the Chaos Shrine to get those 2 rooms there. And they have very good stuff.
I suppose that's probably a good idea. I don't know if we can take these guys. James did 2 hits. I'm so proud. Ugh.
Yep.
Scott, I'm catching your illness through the internet.
Well, you're welcome.
Hey, everybody. All right. So the ones over here are locked.
Yes.
You didn't tell me there was a monster in here.
There are monsters all over this place.
You hear back, heard power tools and a loud noise from the garage. Gotta go check out hubs. That's it's important to do. Ooh, a rune blade.
Rune blade.
Well, that's certainly better.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, you can have it too.
Uh-huh.
Can I have it? No. Can James? No. You're less likely to get weapon upgrades. So should I give it to you?
I will say we're about to get another good weapon upgrade, so whichever one you don't give it to is about to get an upgrade as well, so it's fine.
Runeblade sounds Castry adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh god, we've been ambushed.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Oh, King Talthi has been with Chef. Thank you very much, Chef.
Ouch, baby.
Appreciate you. The Werebuster and a gold needle. I don't know what the Werebuster is, but it sounds cool. Oh, it's another weapon.
Yep, it's the same power and accuracy, but it's also you can hit X to look at the weapon information, and it'll tell you.
A sword that's effective against beasts.
Yeah, so that's good against like werewolves and such, whereas the rune blade is good against spellcasters.
Okay.
That's the only
Wow.
difference between them, but they're both very good swords.
All right then. Now we can go to Dwarven Land. You guys are so close to leveling. Not me, but you guys.
You're not that far behind.
You guys take all my XP. You guys take all the cool equipment. And leave me here with nothing.
You chose to be a monk.
You chose this life. All's well. Hub still has 10 fingers and 10 toes. That's good as long as he didn't start with more than that.
Was he the six-fingered man?
Well, then I know somebody was looking for him at that point. Good stuff for chat. Stamina, intellect for Scott.
That's okay.
And then hit points and stamina for James. You know what? It only costs 30 gold and I'm right here. The deal's just too good.
I guess you checked Trivago.
How dare you even mockingly add advertisements that I'm not going to get paid for.
I keep seeing that god dang ad everywhere. It's just like 20 times a day. Should have checked Trivago.
Don't do it. Check anywhere but them. until they decide to sponsor me. Then check them exclusively. But until then,
Also, Travago, feel free to hit us up.
yeah. You might have a good service, maybe. I don't know. I won't check until until it's relevant. I do very little traveling, and the traveling that I do...
Yeah. You
Okay.
can do that.
I haven't touched my controller in a minute. Hence my confusion. I'm just like, are we good? I got so many dogs. I knew you were gonna go first. I should have had you aim at any of the other dogs. And pet the dog incredibly aggressively. I pet that dog 4 times. Okay. Can I remember what doors were the locked doors? You
It's
were
just the one.
Smith.
It's the one down in the lower area.
Okay.
The big room.
One moment, sir. Oh, so much treasure! Oh, that helm's great. That worm's killer. That male's mithril.
So the Mithril Mail and the Worm Killer are upgrades. The Worm Killer is 1 more power than the other 2 swords, and it's also effective against dragon-type monsters.
Yeah, it's probably pretty good.
And then the Great Helm is an upgrade for chat. Now the Mithril Mail. Chat can technically wear it, but
So
more
can-
importantly, I can wear it.
More importantly, do you see how he thinks of you guys?
Look, it's not
More
even really an
importantly-
upgrade for chat.
It's a lot of evasion, but a lot less defense.
Yeah. Whereas for me, it's just
More
Look.
defense and more evasion. Man. Can't believe that Scott just blatantly said with his whole chest that he was better than you guys.
Is that what I said?
I think that's what you said. Verbatim.
Alright.
Like, you're just like, good. Alright. Explosive forces Potter will have McCanal open in no time flat. Oh. Now go blow something up real quick. What are you standing around for? Flower set to blue. As you plan on going with it, best get out while you still can. This doesn't seem dangerous at all. Oops a daisy. Now our boat can escape.
Yep.
How long is this explosion exploding for? It was a very long explosion. And now the ocean rushes in, flooding the dwarves. Yes. Can't wait to see what lies out there behind that canal. Okay, bye. It sealed itself off nice and watertight, conveniently enough.
Yep.
Alright, well, I guess our work here is done. You still wanted something. Yeah, he wants some adamantite. So, we're not necessarily done with the dwarves, but we're done for now. And now we can escape.
So now we have a few options. We can go out through that canal and explore more of the world, or we can finish opening the Mystic Key doors.
You tell me where you think it is most advantageous for us to go, and I will go there.
I think we should finish opening the doors.
Okay, well, so where's the next place on our list of door opening?
Well, the easiest one is in Astos' castle. And the rest of them are in the Marsh Cave.
Let's see. Which castle?
The Western Keep is what it's called.
Nah. Isn't that the one where I had to go all the way south and then walk all the way north?
I think you're thinking of Elfheim.
Maybe. I don't know.
The Western Keep is the one where you fought Astos. You basically had to go west from Elfheim and then north around the rivers.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I gotta go all the way south and then I gotta go all the way north.
Okay.
This is me going all the way south. Eventually, one day.
Your base is all the way south.
Oh! I get it. Fair play. You're thinking of Elfheim. So anyway, it's next to Elfheim.
Yeah.
You would think they would see all of the remains of their friends and realize that this boat's probably not the place that they want to hang out at.
They're just not that smart.
Frickin'. I just don't even want to fight you guys. You guys are annoying. It's not even that you're hard, it's just that you're not even worth my time. And now we're not going to be able to walk away, and it's going to take me even longer. Okay, jeez. Preemptive strike. God. Alright, you know what? I'm killing you just to send a message now.
Don't forget that I've got AoE spells if you ever want to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, but spell slots are so precious.
My precious.
The problem with spell slots in this game is that spell slots are elixirs. Alright. Oh, so yeah, this was the place where you're like, don't go there because it's locked. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Also, I guess now that my Switch finally isn't dead, I'm looking at it, and I guess they renamed the rub spell to just be called Death in this version.
Oh, it's monsters! You had me come all the way out here to fight monsters. How could you?
Yeah.
Doesn't even sound mad about it.
No.
Thundara, Blizzara, do you want to do stuff to them? I don't know.
I can do a Thundara. And honestly, James could do a Dia. How often does he use that? It's just a level 1 spell, but it's surprisingly potent.
And now chat's gonna die. Oh yeah.
See, look at that.
Yeah, I should have been doing that.
Yeah, it's very good. It only works on undead, but it works very well.
That sword is not comparable. It's garbage, I say.
Yeah, it's not good.
I had to do a fight to get a subpart. This is all gonna be crap gear. And you just had me to come out here because you wanted to watch me suffer.
You'll appreciate it in the long run. And by that I mean once you get to a shop to sell these items.
Power staff. Hold on. I can wield the power staff. Son of a bitch. Steel gloves.
And that's actually an upgrade for chat.
Could anyone use the other gloves?
Nope.
No. Alright, well, here we are then. Also... Okay, it wouldn't let me walk around the outside from there. I was like, could I have not gone through the whole thing and just walked on the outside? But apparently not, so, alright, that doesn't feel as bad. Alright, where to from here?
The Marsh Cave.
Ah, back to the hole.
Yep.
Chat is always responsible sort to give a pair of brass knuckles. No, it's steel, not brass. It's different. Know your metallurgy. How's it going, Visual? Good luck with the first 10 Final Fantasy games. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's gonna take us a hot minute, but we'll get there. Also, Happy New Year to you too. Our New Year's not for another 3 hours or so, but much of the world has already embraced it. I'll do a save out here. I haven't saved in a hot minute.
Could always use a sleeping bag before going in just for a little bit of recovery.
That does sound good. Is there a sort? Yeah, there's a sort. That's getting cozy with your friends. That's one sleeping
Yep.
bag.
You, me, James, and all of chat.
Yep. Getting nice and cozy. Have I played any of these before? Yes, I've played all of them before, but I haven't played like the first 4 in decades. 5 and up I've played a bit more recently.
Yeah, I'm definitely more the expert on the first few games, and then on some of the others I think will be on much more equal footing in terms of knowledge.
Is now the time to go up there, or am I just going down for key doors?
So I'll give it to you straight. If you go up there, there are a few treasure chests that you can get. It's worth some money, but it's also like if you really want to skip it, it's pretty skippable.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear. First ones are the best. After 2, it was all downhill. That is not a common take, but I mean, I respect it.
I grew up playing nothing but the first one, and I loved it, but I also very much love... I was gonna say most of the other games, but really it's all of them except for a very specific couple of ones that...
Which ones? He says like he doesn't know.
Everything up to 12 is great. And I know Lee doesn't exactly agree with that, but that's my take. Up through 12 is good.
Here's the thing. When it comes to up through 12, I mostly agree with that. 10, I have some serious problems with the story. 8, I have some serious problem with the story and some of the mechanics. And 12, I have a problem specifically with the gameplay. And it's a very personal thing. I know a lot of people like 12, but it wasn't what I was looking for in a Final Fantasy game. And then 10, stories all over the place. 8 has its own issues. It's like I don't hate 8. It's just that it's like it's just so easy to make fun of it.
I love 8 personally. It's not my favorite, like it's not in my top 3, but I love it quite a lot.
If the game changed nothing else but just got rid of the junction system, which is like the entirety of the game.
Yeah, it's like the core mechanic of leveling and powering up your squad, but go on.
But if they got rid of that, then I think it would be fine. It does have the best card game. 9 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies, and I fully admit that they screwed up the card game so goddamn hard.
Yeah. And King Teltia, I always hear that in response. Whenever I start talking crap about Final Fantasy 13, that's always one of the things I hear first and foremost is, people saying that it wasn't given enough of a chance. And I'm over here like, my view of that, oh yeah, that's pretty good. I definitely gave it a chance personally. When 13 came out, like when it was first advertised and I first saw trailers for it, my first opinion was that doesn't look like Final Fantasy. What is going on? But then as it got closer and closer to the release, I became more open-minded, and I was like, maybe I just need to give it a chance. Let's wait and see. Maybe it'll be great. I love Final Fantasy. It's never done me dirty. Yet.
Yet.
And so I pre-ordered it and everything, and I started playing, and I was like, what is this absolute pile of very pretty, smelly garbage?
Very pretty, smelly garbage.
Like, it is pretty, and the music is good, but everything else about it is like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like, it's so bad. And I played it for a good, 10 to 15 hours. Like, I didn't play it for 5 minutes and then throw it on the ground and give up. Like, I gave it a good go. I played it for, 10 to 15 hours. But by that point, I was so disgusted by it, and I hated it so much that I returned it. And that probably doesn't sound like a big deal, but I'm someone who doesn't return games. Like, all of the games that I've ever owned, I still own them.
With one exception.
The one time I brought several games back to the store, and it was because of that game. That was the first time I ever wanted to get a game out of my collection, because I couldn't stand to look at it. I was so repulsed by it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Ambush by snakes.
And you're right, King Taltia. I know that, they say you have to get at least 20 hours in before the game actually starts to get good. But that's not my problem.
Yeah.
If a game has to be played for at least 20 hours before it starts to become not a giant pile of slop, that's a bad game. That's just bad.
What do you want to cast against all of these Anakindas? Or I say cast, but you could also
Blizzara.
attack. I cast Blizzara against the Pisco Demons, and it didn't do that well, and I was sad.
Yeah, well, I mentioned it before. The Pisco Demons are only not resistant to lightning, but they do resist fire and ice.
Yeah. One of the other laments I have of later Final Fantasy games is that one of the greatest things about Final Fantasies from the beginning was always the very open-ended nature, world exploration, stuff like that. Starting at Final Fantasy X, it became a very linear experience that I think is to the series' detriment. I keep getting improvements in intellect.
Ah, but there you go. Silver Armlet. That is a good piece of equipment. It'll be best for James.
Oh, that's a lot of defense.
It's a slight upgrade.
Just out of curiosity.
It would
It would
actually...
still be better for... Well, not better, but it would be better than nothing for me.
Yes.
But I'd like the idea of the healer being not dead. Alright. Also...
But yeah, for me, Final Fantasy 13 was where Square Enix came crashing down from its lofty perch upon which I had placed it, of being this unimpeachable company of making all of the best games, and I started to realize that they too are capable of making mistakes.
And particularly, since 10, they've taken Final Fantasy in a different direction that I'm sure does just fine for them. But it's not what I like. I like turn-based RPG, and they haven't been in quite some time.
Yeah, my problem with that, and people, including the developers themselves, always say, well, we have to move it into a new direction and like evolve with the gaming community. And my argument to that is, but if it's not consistent with what used to be a Final Fantasy game, you can do whatever you want.
Just don't call it
But
Final
don't
Fantasy.
call it Final Fantasy. Like, Final Fantasy 13, to me, is not a Final Fantasy. It might be a very good game for some people who appreciate that style of game, but just don't call it... Like, Final Fantasy 16 is an even better example, because Final Fantasy 16 just straight up isn't an RPG anymore. It's an action game. And it's like, that's fine. And the game looks great, and I'm sure it's an incredibly fun game, but it's not a Final Fantasy. Don't call it Final Fantasy 16. Call it something else, and then we don't have a problem.
So yeah. So I don't know how we got started on this conversation, but as an aside, that's why I'm doing the first 10 Final
Yeah.
Fantasies.
The ones that were still Final Fantasy. And as much as I love Final Fantasy 12, because I do legitimately love that game quite a lot, I'll agree that that is definitely where it had started to really... I mean, 10 was where it started to stray from the path, but then in 12, it was definitely clear that they were doing different things and completely changing the entire style of gameplay that they were going for. So while I love Final Fantasy 12, I would also extend my statement to that game to say that that could have been not called a Final Fantasy, and I would have agreed with that.
What am I looking
And
at
yeah,
here?
that's just set dressing.
Oh, so this is just a nothing room?
Yeah.
No, perfect.
Like Dissidia? Yeah, kinda. I mean, but at least with Dissidia, like, it wasn't like a mainline Final Fantasy, so it made sense to call it Final Fantasy Dissidia because it was very clearly an offshoot game. And I think that Dissidia was super fun because you got to take all of these interesting and familiar characters from the Final Fantasy series and just fight with them in this silly little crazy fighting game that was actually very unique. So I actually don't have any problems with Dissidia. I think that was really cool. If they had taken Dissidia and called it Final Fantasy 13, you know, or I just picked an arbitrary number. Obviously, there's already a Final Fantasy 13, but you get the idea. If they had tried to make it a mainline Final Fantasy, yeah, I'd have a problem with that because it's a fighting game and it's not
Like-
really a mainline Final Fantasy. It's definitely an offshoot. What's the term I'm looking for? Spin-off. A
yeah,
spin-off
spin-off.
game.
Yeah, like another great example within the thing is the Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, etc. Like, those are very not RPGs. They're more in like the new age of what they're doing. But it's fine because I already have a Final Fantasy VII that
Yeah.
is an RPG. They were clearly doing something different with that. I was on board with it. I was like, we're taking the characters that we like and we're doing something else with it. And I was like, you know what? That's cool. That's fine. Like, but if they wanted to take that and call it, you know, Final Fantasy 17 or Final Fantasy 7-2 or something like that, I'd be like, God, stop.
Yeah. Also, Shion, Final Fantasy Record Keeper was one of my favorite mobile games of all time. I loved it. I wish they had done a version of it that wasn't a gacha game and just had this fun little mobile game where you play Final Fantasy but with the characters from all the games and stuff. Like, it was such a fun game. but ultimately it was also a gacha game and eventually had its end of service. But I loved it.
Money.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think that's everything we had here. So, are we done here? Did I forget anything?
Were there any other chests on this floor that you didn't loot yet?
I
And
don't
you can
think
check
so.
by just pop
Nah.
your head into any door and then just check the map real quick.
Coffee now is going to
'Cause
make
there-
everyone mad.
Alright, what you got, Coffee, now?
Never played any of the Final Fantasy games? Eh, that does make me mad.
Let's see.
So, all those are opened. Those are opened. Those are opened.
Okay.
How did I miss that one?
First one. I
All
remember
right.
you walking by it when you first came down, but I assumed you had gotten it on your second trip.
I just assumed that it was already gotten.
Now, I remember the first time you came in, you walked around like the top of it and then down the side, and then just like moved to the right from there.
Well, that's
Yeah.
a slight oopsie doodle.
Have to grab that. I don't even think that one's particularly valuable, but it's literally on the way.
So many freaking wolves.
Yeah, we definitely accept Dragon Quest fans around here. Cough, cough.
Scott's the leader of some chapter of their fan club.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a phoenix down there the whole time.
Man, imagine if you had that the first time.
Alright, well, let's get out of here. For the last time, hopefully.
Yeah, the only reason you would ever have to come back in here would be to get those few chests in the upper part of the cave, but they're not. It's like a large dagger, some gil, and like I think either more gil or another like cheap weapon or something. Basically, it's nothing particularly useful.
Oh, someone got poisoned? How dare you? Chat, how could you?
Technically, King
Oh.
Taltia, there was sort of a boss in this dungeon if you count the Pisco demons, but they're not undead, and we already fought them a while ago. And they're really, they don't even have any vulnerabilities. They're not resistant to lightning. That's the closest they have to a vulnerability.
That's like being vulnerable.
Yes, Disco Demons. Ah, Disco Stew, the best RPG attack ever.
It is one of the better attacks. Like, and I'm not even saying that as a joke because it is one of the goofiest things in the world. It was legitimately good.
Yeah, it was very good, which made it just so awesome that it was a goofy attack, but also like genuinely useful.
Okay. Alright, well, now that we've cleared that out, now where to?
Well, you've got all the Mystic Key treasures, so I would go heal up, which is cheaper at Cornelia if you want to do that.
Yeah.
And then you head west through the canal.
Alright.
I suppose before you head out, you could buy some spells if there were some things we didn't grab yet. Like we could get Null Frost, for example. That would probably not be a bad idea. Because we have a decent amount of money now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ogre Chief. They're sending out the big guns after us now.
Not big enough.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. That guy was your chief? Well, you've been promoted. You're the chief now. How'd that work out for you? You feel like
So
you know
Disco Stu...
oh, yeah, go ahead.
It technically the Disco Stew might be making you think of The Simpsons, because Disco Stew was a character that showed
Yes.
up a few times. But what we're referencing is it's an ability in Dragon Quest IX, and it's so good. In fact, I'm gonna look to see if there's a decent YouTube clip of it. I'm sure there probably is.
I don't know. It was before YouTube was invented.
Oh god, the first one that came up was someone recording with their phone from a television set. Like,
Those
my
are the best
goodness,
ones.
the jank. The second one I found is the same. Well, I guess it's because it's not even their television screen; it's the 3DS, because it was on the DS, so it's hard to. Well, this one's not too bad.
You are correct, King Taltia. It is.
There you go. That's Disco Stew.
Oh, actually, I left, but I should replenish my antidotes at least.
Yeah, Dragon Quest IX is like... Now that I've got Final Fantasy Tactics, Dragon Quest IX is at the top of my list of games that need a port or remake. And honestly, I would even be happy with a straight port. Like, just put it on the Switch. Because I played Dragon Quest IX more than almost any other game I've played. I think the only other games that I have as many hours as Dragon Quest IX in are like Final Fantasy Tactics, Civ 5, and like Age of Empires 2.
Oh. Civ 5, what did you play? One match?
I like 2.
Oh, yeah, you know, that makes sense.
I think
I
in
just
Civ
did
5 I
6
have-
hits.
What do I have in Civ 5? Immersive 5. 673 hours.
Oh, that's light work.
So yeah, I like 2 games.
Yeah, look at them 6-hit punches now. I can't be stopped.
That means that when I cast haste on you, it'll be 12 hits.
Yes. All right, we've
Now
escaped
you
the
can
perimeter.
understand. Yeah, we're out of the inner sea now.
Oh, and there's a town right here.
Yep. How convenient.
Hmm.
It's a very happy place.
This town's doing okay? How you doing, buddy? Something with the Earth Crystal. Never heard of it.
And now we can get level 5 spells.
Kiraga. Ah, life.
And all of these spells are good.
Yep.
I usually forego Diaga only
Yeah.
because
You got
the
3
other
slots.
spells are so important, but
Yeah. Well, that's 12,000 of our money right now.
oh, I forgot they changed that too. Normally, you can't learn life until after class change,
So you're
but I
saying
guess White Mage now can.
I'll hold on Kiraga just for a second. Also, you can buy some of those too, can't you? Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So you can see why this is the one fire spell that I take, because as much as the white magic level 5 spells are great, the black magic spells are kind of meh, because Scourge is an AoE death spell and Slowra is just like a single target slow. So I'm kind of like whatever on those.
Sure.
Which Slowra can be useful, but a lot of things resist it, so...
Would
so
you
I-
want to use... would you like to learn Faraga, or do you want to learn some of the white magic to double up with James?
I eventually want to do both. So what I get now depends on how many spells you're willing to buy for me.
Let me see what the equipment looks like around here, and then we'll figure it out.
You shouldn't really need any of the equipment, but you can sell some stuff unless you already did. I wasn't paying attention.
I did not. Oh, longsword is an upgrade, technically.
Well, it's a slight damage boost, but it's also an accuracy penalty, so it's
Oh, okay.
big.
Fair. I gotta sell that Werebuster? I mean, no one's using it. No one's gonna use it, right?
It's like, I normally don't, but I mean, technically there's no reason not to if we're not planning on using it. See that power staff? 6
Woo!
grand, baby. I didn't send you to that cape for nothing.
Get out of here, Werebuster. Okay. Well, we've made some money back. Let's just go look at the armor shop real quick. Obtained 50,000 gold. We've done it. We have become wealth.
Now there is some good stuff here.
Why is the nice armor so expensive?
The silver armlet is still technically an upgrade for you if you want to get one.
Yeah, but man, that's so expensive. Well, I don't think I want to save just for that, so I guess we're spelling. So I can buy like 5-ish spells.
Well, all I want right now is Firaga and Kiraga. And I'm satisfied with that. Because I'm pretty sure I can't learn teleport yet, and that's the only other thing, or life. And those are the other two. Like, once I become a red wizard, I can learn life.
Oh yeah, you can only learn Kiraga from here.
And then, yeah, Diaga and Hilara I can never learn. But life I can learn as a red wizard. And I believe I can learn teleport as a red wizard.
Alright, well, we're spelled up, baby. Vampire attack, destroying our church and leaving our city in shambles. There's nothing we can do to stop the ruination of the earth? No, sorry. Restore the crystals to grace. You don't even know who I am, presumably. Cave on the southern tip of this continent. There lives a man named Sada. He is a wise man who knows much. We should go to the southern tip of this continent, because there's a wise man, and he knows much. Just immediate. I should have got the armor. They did damage to me.
That can handle it.
Is there a boat dock where this wise man is, or should I start huffing it?
I'll just tell you right now, you can't get to him yet.
Ah, great.
So you have two options.
Okay.
You can either go on land to the southwest to go to the Earth Cave,
Yeah.
or you can get in your boat and sail around the southern cape to the west and visit the next town.
I'll do the Earth Crystal first, because I feel like that's more connected with the area. I'll presumably make more money to take to that next town. Dear God, so many tarantulas.
I will cast Firaga, yes please.
This is the only reason why you got the spell, I understand.
Yes. Look, you give me an opportunity to kill many spiders at once with fire, I'll take it.
There was a survivor that I had to squish.
It's like...
The giant cave. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, you can talk to him, but he won't let you pass yet.
Shall not pass. But what if I ask real nice? No. Okay.
So that's the way to get to Sada, but you gotta get something for him first.
Alright. I'll leave you guys to it then. So... Am I heading down onto this little spike? Ooh.
Yep.
You guys are new. He survived.
I
Chat.
am so weak.
Chat took 1 extra damage that he didn't have to take. Does this version have a bestiary? I think so, because it said something
Yes.
about a bestiary. I don't know where to find it.
Go into configuration. And then just hit up to go to the bottom. Yeah,
Bestiary.
it's right there.
Oh, and it even tells you where things are.
Yep.
Garland. He's there.
Yep.
Listed 12th, and he was supposed to be the big bad. God.
But yeah, you can even like select the monster and it'll tell you like their HP, their resistances, what they drop, all that stuff.
They drop it like it's hot. I feel the sneeze coming.
Bless you.
Thank you. We got a door up there. We got a stair down there. We got several doors down there. Is
Now that hallway,
is that passable right there?
no.
Dang it.
So that hallway that loops around to the left looks like nothing, and it kind of is nothing. But there are a couple wandering monsters there, like they show up as NPCs, and if you try to talk to them, they attack you.
Yeah.
That is a reference to the original game, and this is actually one of the few things about this version that I don't like, is that that hallway used to be... I'm pretty sure it was a bug, because it was so strangely out of place, but basically, once you got past a certain point in that hallway where it bends, every single tile had a 100% encounter rate, but the only things you found in those encounters were giants and lizards. And giants are fairly strong for this point in the game, so you could literally just walk back and forth in that tunnel and keep getting these constant giant lizard fights and just wipe them out for huge amounts of XP and gold. But they removed that. And now instead they have those two wandering NPCs that if you talk to them, you get a giant and lizard fight, but then they disappear and you have to like leave and come back to fight them again. So it's like they put those NPCs in there as like an homage to that original bug,
Yeah.
but it's not quite the same.
It's just not the same.
It's like, man, I used to spend so much time just like farming that hallway. Look, it's not a smart use of a level 5 spell slot, but I'll still do it.
Scott's like, I have no regrets. What I'm gonna do is, after this fight, I'm gonna hop out of the cave. I'm gonna save it just because I forgot to, and then I'll go look at those little encounters that you were referring to. Actually, what I should do is...
Tents are also fairly cheap, and they restore some MP. Cottages are very expensive.
They do call it MP.
Yes.
Huh. Just didn't expect it. Alright. Oh, look
It
at
used
him.
to be right about here, the encounter rate was 100%. But now you just got these little guys.
Look, Minotaurs only became medium sized when they were playable. They're supposed to be large. Okay, you call them little guys. Oh god, it's the lizards and Hilgigas. Who could have foreseen?
I can do an AoE on them. They've got a decent amount of health. Either like a Blizzara or a Faraga.
Which one you want?
I'll do a Blizzara.
And they are mad at James.
As you can see, these guys are pretty beefy.
They got some chonk to them. There we go. Oh, it's fine.
And then we get a lot of experience in Gil. Oh, wow.
Ooh, chat got a mega level. Scott.
I got HP. I'll take
HP
it.
and agility. James got stamina and intellect. Sure, sure.
So yeah, with a payoff like that, you can see why this was a really good grinding spot in the OG.
Oh man, again! You want to do it again?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. The lizards have been defeated.
Excellent.
They
Ow.
want the Scott to be defeated.
They're picking on me because I'm weak.
I think they're picking on you because you made them cold. HP and stamina. The game was like, don't die.
It is weird that you have the lowest HP total.
I don't know if you noticed, but I put myself at the back of the
Yeah.
line.
I had noticed. And honestly, that's what I hate about the random stat leveling, is because sometimes you get things like this, where we have a white mage and a red mage that are both at higher HP thresholds than the monk. Like, what?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Preemptive strike! Oh, these guys are chunky. Oh, never mind. Alright. Now that said,
That is
It
the
is-
perfect place to end it.
it is now 10 o'clock where we're at a place to do a save. So we will do one. Ooh, we got a little bit of extra XP right there at the end. But next time, which will be on Friday, we will continue on our Final Fantasy adventure. And when we finish with Final Fantasy 1, we'll move on to Final Fantasy 2. Ad infinitum until we finish 10. Which could take a while. But I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.